Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. It's Dr. McKinney. I've gotten a couple of questions about final papers, so I wanted to go ahead and take a look at the rubric for that. So remember, we decided to not do papers and presentations just because, pandemic and whatnot. Um, so here is the rubric I sent out to you a while ago. What you need to include: um, background, history of the substance, effects of the substance on the body, how the substance is a public health problem, risk factors that influence use of the substance, describe best practices for treatment for that particular substance use disorder, and then describe your recommendations for future prevention efforts. I've gotten a lot of questions about page minimums, maximums. I believe in your syllabus it was recommended about 5 pages. Um, I would say that would be really kind of like a good max total or a good average. Not much more than that. Please do not write like a friggin' book. You've got better things to do. I don't want to read a book, so keep it short and concise. Just make sure that you touch on each of those topics. Some of this information should come from your article reviews that you've been doing all semester. The rest you can gather from reputable sources, no use of Aunt Betty's backwoods blog or anything like that. But use CDC, NIH, SAMHSA, any kind of governmental website having to do with mental health or substance abuse should be fine. So, looking at rubric, how are you going to be graded? So here are the criteria and then your kind of scale here. So paper quality, and again, I'm not grading on length. I'm definitely more about brevity as long as you do a good job. So paper quality, is it grammatically correct? Spell checked, no kind of punctuation errors, things like that. Comprehension, that you understand what we talked about and what you've read about in the class, that you were clear in expressing how concepts work together, how different situations, potentially genetics, societal factors, socioeconomic factors might impact one's substance use. Application, then, we're looking at, were you able to apply ideas from the course in an insightful manner? Looking at, different ways of treatment, looking at prevention, how can we treat this specific substance use disorder in a novel and helpful way. And then finally, analysis and interpretation. You clearly answered all the questions, or all the kind of prompts at the beginning, and you made a good analysis of your substance and in the information you have about it. So again, no real minimum maximum page length. You will not have to do the presentation. We decided paper only. If you're welcome to use as many citations as you want, but definitely use those 3 that you've done article reviews on. We had partners at the beginning of the semester when we all thought things would turn out differently. If you still want to work with your partner and that's easy for you to communicate and whatnot, I am totally fine with that. However, if you've lost contact with your partner because you're now at home, you're welcome to submit a paper individually too. Whichever is totally fine with me. Just make sure that you get that in. I want to say April 30th, I think, is the due date on that. But double check that. If you have any further questions, please let me know. And I miss all of your faces and our very good conversations. I hope you all are staying healthy and doing well. Give me a shout if you need anything or if you have any other questions. Okay? Have a great day.